Welcome to Sri Chaitanya IIT Academy. Here we will discuss the JEE Main 2021 Mathematics paper which is held on 25th of February Shift 2. These questions are based on students' memory. So here comes our first question. If z square plus alpha z plus beta equal to 0 has one root 1 minus 2i and they are saying alpha beta are real numbers. That means the roots will be in conjugate pair. So if you say 1 minus 2i is the root, I will say 1 plus 2i is the other root. So minus alpha is sum of roots. Sum of roots will be 2. And beta will be product of roots, which will be 1 square minus 2 square I square. Nothing but it will be 5. So if someone asks me the value of alpha minus beta, I will write it as minus 2 minus 5, which is nothing but minus 7. So the answer will be third option. Now coming to the next question, they give inverse trigo. So find the value of cosecant of, okay. So I want to convert everything in terms of the same trigonometric ratios, something like only tan, or else only cot, or else only cos, only sin, something like that. So let's assume I'm converting it into tan. Tan inverse 1 by 5 plus tan inverse 1 by 5 plus tan inverse 3 by 4 I will write. So it is a formula of tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y plus tan inverse of z, which is nothing but tan inverse of x plus y plus z minus xyz minus y 1 minus xy minus yz minus zx. So if you do this properly, you will be getting it as something like 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 3 by 4 minus 1 by 5 into 1 by 5 into 3 by 4 divided by 1 minus 1 by 5 into 1 by 5 plus 2 times we will be getting 1 by 5 into 3 by 4. So when you solve this, you will be getting something like tan inverse of 56 by 33. And now it is given as cosecant of tan inverse of 56 by 33. So if you are assuming this has some alpha, they give tan alpha is 56 by 33. And they are asking cosecant alpha. So which will be nothing but root of 33 square plus 56 square divided by 56. So it will be 65 by 56. So here by seeing the denominator, I will decide that it is denominator should have 56 first point, and there is only one option. In that way also you can say. Now coming to the next question, they give an value and they are asking a10 minus 2a8 by 3a9. Okay, so I'm multiplying by x power 8 on both the sides. So I will be getting something like x power 10 minus 6x power 9 minus 2x power 8 equal to 0. So if I'm substituting alpha, I will be getting something like this. And if I'm substituting beta, I will be getting something like this. If you see properly, they are asking a10, a10, and what is an alpha power n minus beta power n. So to see such terms, I will be subtracting these both. Subtracting these both, you will be getting a10 minus 6a9 minus 2a8 equal to 0. If you see properly, these are those terms only. So the answer will be first option. Now they gave this. Whenever such questions are given, always we may get some logic. So for example, here, when you check these two numbers, the summation is 2. So second number and second last number, again the summation will be 2. That means indirectly they are giving us the hint, find the value of f of x plus f of 2 minus x. 99.99% it will be some standard value. So I will be getting it as 5 power x by 5 plus 5 power x plus 5 power 2 minus x by 5 plus 5 power 2 minus x. So you will be getting it as 1. Now here, if you see properly, there are total 39 terms. Among 39 terms, there will be like 139 is one pair, 238 is one pair, so on up to 1921 will be one pair, and one element will be left alone, which is 20. So the value for this is 1, 1, 1. Now this value will be 1 by 2. So how many sets are there? Total 19 plus 1 by 2. So we will be getting the answer as 39 by 2, which is nothing but fourth option. Next, this is a question from limit as a sum. So if you see properly, I can write this as n by n square so that I can think of some general term. So limit n tends to infinity n by n plus r whole square summation r value is from 0 to n minus 1. So if I'm trying to form the terms of r by n, in after one more step I am getting limit n tends to infinity 1 by n summation r equal to 0 to n minus 1 1 by 1 plus r by n whole square. So it will be nothing but integral 0 to 1 dx by 1 plus x whole square, which is 1 plus x whole power minus 1 by minus 1. Limits are from 0 to 1. So what will I get from here? We will be getting 1 by 2. They said this system as. So first I will find the value of that. So 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 2, minus 1, 1, 2. If delta equal to 0 or not equal to 0, then we will decide. For example, if delta not equal to 0, it will be a unique solution. So for this, I'm just using row column transformation. Here 2 2s are 4 and 3 2s are 6. So I can write this as 2, 3, 2. That means what I'm doing, I'm writing R2 gives R2 minus 2 R1. So 0, 0, minus 2, minus 1, 1, 2. So if I'm expanding with this particular row, I'm getting this is not equal to 0. Here I don't need the value. I just want to check whether it is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. So I got not equal to 0. So the answer will be unique solution. Now next, they gave det A equal to 4. Ri, ith row, and they are asking matrix B is formed by R2 gives, okay. Whenever we are using row column transformations, the value of the determinant will never get changed. So this is useless for us. So the only thing that matters is this thing. And whenever, for example, this they gave 3 by 3 matrix. So for example, let us take A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. If I am multiplying the second one by 2, so what will I get? 2 into A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So if a matrix B is formed using this relation in matrix A, in matrix 2A is saying, so matrix 2A. So first we need to write 2A. So basically 2A will be this one. And he did this transformation. So we will be getting 2 power 4 into this state. So 2 power 4 into det A. So it is nothing but 16 into det A, and 16 into det A is 16 into 4, which is 64. Next question, he gave this rule. So I'm just thinking of applying a L'Hopital rule. So I will be getting it as limit x tends to 0. Before that, I can do one more step. Ax minus e power 4x plus 1 divided by ax into e power 4x minus 1 by 4x into 4x. This is a standard limit which is equal to 1. So I can break the limits when both the limits are existing finitely. So ax minus e power 4x plus 1 divided by 4ax square. So what will I get? Limit x tends to 0. I'm just differentiating EA minus 4 e power 4x divided by 4 to the 8ax. One more differential. Limit x tends to 0. Here you can see one thing. This should be of the type 0 by 0. That means the value of a is 4. So one more differential, I will be getting minus 16 e power 4x divided by 8a. So this will become minus 2 by a. Nothing but minus 1 by 2. So he's asking the value of 2a plus 2b. 2a is 8, 2b is minus 1. So the answer will be 7, which is nothing but our fourth option. Next, he gave a question of permutations and combinations. He's saying 4-digit numbers which has exactly 1 digit 7. Okay. Now let us see how many digits how many numbers are possible. Like how many number will be there in sample space. So I'm assuming 7 is in first place. So this slot can be filled in 9 ways, 8 ways, 7 ways. If I'm taking no repetition, but let us check the question they said, which has find the probability of choosing a number. Okay. Now here I can write this as 9 ways, 9 ways, 9 ways. Why? Because repetition can be there, but only 7 should be given only once. Now when you come to here the first slot should not be filled with 0 or 7. So here this is done in 8 ways. This is 9 ways, this is 9 ways. So the remaining two will also be the of the same type. So what will I get? I will be getting total equal to n of capital A equal to 9 cube plus 3 times 8 into 9 square. Now, what is he asking? Some favorable case. What is that favorable case? He is saying find the probability that the number will be of the type 5k plus 2. So units digit of 5k is either 5 or 0. That means my favorable cases will be two cases. The units digit will be 2 or it will be 5. Sorry, it will be 7. 5k plus 2 type na? Yeah. So now if it is 7, this slot can be filled in 9 ways. It can't be 7 and it can't be 0 also. So it can be filled in 8 ways. This can be filled in 9 ways. This can be filled in 9 ways. And when you come this as 2, again you will be getting multiple options. Like 7 can be in first slot or second slot or third slot. So if you are taking 7 over here, one case. So here 9 ways, 9 ways. When you come to here, 8 ways, 9 ways, 8 ways, 9 ways. So you can write the favorable cases summation and you can divide it. Number of probabilities, number of favorable cases divided by total number of cases. This is my total. And favorable will be 8 into 9. How many times? 2 times. Plus 9 into 9 is 1 time. Plus 8 into 9 into 9. So just write probability equal to favorable by total. Next, they gave minimum value. So I will be using am greater than or equal to gm. So what will I get? A power x plus a by a power x is greater than or equal to 2 into root a. So directly I am getting the answer as which option? It is first option. Now they give a hyperbola passes through the foci of. So first, eccentricity of this is root of 1 minus 16 by 25, which is nothing but 3 by 5. And what will be the foci? Foci will be f1 and f2. f1 will be ae comma 0. ae is 5 into 3 by 5. So 3 comma 0 and minus 3 comma 0. Is in the product of their eccentricities is 1. So for hyperbola e2, let us assume it will be 5 by 3. So one thing is you can check the options. And the other thing is, let us write the hyperbola as x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. 1 plus b square by a square equal to 5 square by 3 square. So b by a is equal to 4 by 3. Now keeping this aside, one more condition is it should pass through plus or minus 3 comma 0. So first b by a is equal to 4 by 3 and there is only one option. So the answer will be second option. Contrapositive. If P implies Q is given, contrapositive is negation Q implies negation P. This is contrapositive. P implies Q is given statement. If then. So if you work hard, that means this is my P and you will earn, this is my Q. Now what will I get? If negation Q, that means if you will not earn, then you won't work hard. So the answer will be second option. Now they are asking minimum distance between the curves x square equal to 2y and y equal to x minus 1. Okay. So x square equal to 2y, the curve will be something like this. And y equal to x minus 1. So one method is shortest distance between two curves is always along the common normal. Or else we can do one thing, just take a parallel tangent and find the distance between them. That will be your answer. So x square equal to 4ay. The slope form of tangent is y equal to mx minus am square. Here the value of a is 1 by 2 and the slope is 1. So I will be saying y equal to x minus 1 by 2. And given line is y equal to x minus 1. So the shortest distance between them means we will be getting mod of c2 minus c1 by root of a square plus b square. So the answer should be 1 by 2 root 2, which is nothing but our first option. Now here they are asking I2 plus I4, I3 plus I5, I4 plus I6. So this is a standard formula which you can derive it in plus in minus 2. It will be pi by 4 into pi by 4 to pi by 2 cot power n minus 2x into cosecant square x dx. So if I put cot x as some t, I will be getting some good answer. So at last, I will be getting it as 1 by n plus 1. So now the given terms are 1 by, here you can see these are my n's. Why? Because I'm writing in plus in minus 2. So 1 by 5, 1 by 7, sorry, 1 by 6 and 1 by 7. So these three are in HP. So my answer will be third option. Now comes cos x plus cos y minus cos of x plus y, and they gave this condition. So what I write? I write it as cos x plus cos y plus cos of pi minus of x plus y equal to 3 by 2. You can assume these as angles of a triangle cos A plus cos B plus cos C equal to 3 by 2. And in a triangle, cos A plus cos B plus cos C is equal to 3 by 2 means it is a case of equilateral triangle. So A equal to B equal to C equal to pi by 3. Now what is he asking? Sin pi by 3 plus cos pi by 3. Nothing but root 3 plus 1 by 2. Next he is asking find the projection of OP bar on the planes passing through the given points where P is the point. So here I can do one thing. This is, let's assume this is my plane. So he's asking OP bar. Okay, fine. There is some OP bar. Let us take it as some OP bar. I can find the normal vector. Projection of P bar on normal vector can be found. So projection of P bar on normal vector, once I get that, I can find the component perpendicular to it. So if I am finding that, directly I will be getting the answer. It will be nothing but this length you can take. So if you are solving this, you will be getting the answer as root 44 by 35. Next, they give the line x plus y equal to 1 cuts the ellipse in points P and Q. Now they are saying find the angle subtended by PQ at the center of the ellipse. Here, center of the ellipse means it is origin. So what I do, I will use homogenization. If I'm using homogenization, I will be getting x square by 2 plus y square by 1 equal to, instead of 1, I will be writing x plus y whole square. Why? Because I need the same degree terms. So after two steps, I will be getting something like x square plus 2y square minus x square minus y square minus 2xy equal to 0. So I am getting y square minus 2xy equal to 0. Now the angle between them, if someone is asking, I will write tan theta equal to 2 root of h square minus ab. What is h square? 1 minus ab by a plus b. So I got it as tan theta equal to 2. Sorry, here we did one mistake. So here when I cross multiply by 2, I will be getting it as x square plus 2y square equal to 2x square plus 4xy plus 2y square. So after one step, these two are getting cancelled and I will be getting x square plus 4xy equal to 0. So tan theta will be 2 root of h square. H square is, h value is 2. So h square is 4 minus ab divided by 1. So it will be 4. Tan theta equal to 4 should be my answer. So using this, you can get the answer as pi by 2 plus tan inverse 1 by 4. Next, they give differential equation. So I will write 2xy square dx equal to y dx minus x dy. This is an exact differential. So I will multiply and divide by y square both sides. So I will be getting 2x dx equal to d of x by y. So if I'm integrating, what will I get? I will get x square equal to x by y plus c. Now he said it passes through the point of intersection of these both things. So when I'm finding the point of intersection of this both, I will be getting it as something like 2 comma 2. Yeah, 2 comma 2 is the point of intersection. So when I substitute, I will be getting 2 comma 2 is point of intersection. Implies 4 equal to 1 plus c implies c equal to 3. So what is my equation? X square equal to x by y plus 3. Now they are asking y of 1. So just put x equal to 1. When you put x equal to 1, what we will get? 1 by y equal to minus 2. So we will be getting y equal to minus 2. Y equal to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. And he's asking modulus. Don't forget modulus. So the answer will be 0.5. Next they are asking, let the curve have a common tangent. So when they are saying about common tangent, the best method is when we take a circle, always the standard condition is perpendicular distance from center is equal to radius. Touches both the curves at. So here you can write y equal to mx plus 1 by m is my tangent of parabola. So if this is a tangent to circle, what will be my condition? Perpendicular distance from center equal to radius. This is 3 comma 0 and the radius is 3 as per the given circle equation. So what will I get? 3m plus 1 by m modulus divided by root of 1 plus m square is equal to 3. So let us solve this. What will I get? 3m square plus 1 whole square is equal to 3 3 is 9 m square into 1 plus m square. So 9m power 4 plus 6m square plus 1 is equal to 9m square plus 9m power 4. So as the terms are getting cancelled, m equal to 1 by 0 will be one of the slopes and the other slope will be 3m square equal to 1, m equal to plus or minus 1 by root 3. Now in the question they are asking in first quadrant. So if you are taking m equal to 1 by 0, the point of intersection won't be in first quadrant. So this is not useful for us. So m equal to 1 by root 3, if I am taking, what will I get? Y equal to x by root 3 plus root 3. So once you find the point of intersection of this, then you will be getting the answer as 9. Next, they are saying if x is a number divided by 4 leaves the remainder 3, then find the remainder if 2020 plus x whole to the power of 2022 is divided by 8. Okay, x is a number divided by, okay, I can write like this. Sometimes I will write like this also, 4k1 minus 1 also. So remainder when, okay, 2020 plus x. So what will I get? 2020 plus x. I can write it as 4k2 minus 1. See, I am writing 2020 plus 4k1. I am taking common 4.
So I will be getting k1 plus 505. So instead of that, I can write it as k2. 4k2 minus 1 whole power 2022. I can write it as 4k2 minus 1 whole square whole to the power of 1011. So when I am expanding this, I will be getting something like 8k3 plus 1. That means it leaves a remainder of 1 when divided by 8. Next question. They gave A into A transpose equal to I. So just we will apply the normal multiplications only. A and A transpose is, and compare the relation, like compare the corresponding terms. When we compare the corresponding terms, we will be getting something like alpha equal to 0 and beta equal to plus or minus 1. So the answer will become 1. Next, find the number of all two-digit numbers n such that 3 power n plus 7 power n. So here two-digit numbers. So there are total 90 two-digit numbers. Now 3 power n plus 7 power n is divisible by 10. That means units digit should be 0. So if I am taking 3 power 1, I am getting it as units digit 3. 3 square, it will be 3 3 is a 9. 3 cube, units digit. I am just writing units digit. 7 power 1 7, 7 square 9, 7 cube 3, 7 power 4 1. So they are saying 3 power n plus 7 power n should be divisible by 10. So that is possible when it is of this type or this type. That means whenever it is becoming an odd number, I can say it is happening. So in 92 digit numbers, there will be 45 odd numbers. So I will be saying 45 is my answer. Now they gave integral minus 2 to 2 x minus 2 into x plus 1 modulus dx. So whenever I am getting any calculation based on modulus or greatest integer function, I will just expand by eliminating the symbols. So here I should solve by taking the intervals minus 2 to minus 1 plus minus 1 to 2. So in the interval minus 2 to minus 1, I will write it as this, and in the other interval I will write it as x minus 2 into x plus 1 dx. Just expand this and solve it. You will be getting the answer as 19 by 3, which you can write it as 6.33. Next, they are saying out of 400 people, okay, they gave 3 columns, category 1, category 2, 3 categories basically. So category 1, how many are there? 160. Category 2, 140. Category 3, 100. The percentage of people suffering from a sustained chest disease is 35%, 20%, 10%. So here it is 35%, 20%, 10%. If a person suffers from this disease, then find the probability that he is non-veg and smoker. So non-veg and smoker means it is the first category only. So I am going to use Bayes theorem. So for applying the Bayes theorem, I will write it as 160 by 400 into 35 by 100. This will be my factor for the category 1, and in denominator I will be getting it as 160 by 400 into 35 by 100 plus 140 by 400 into 20 by 100 plus 100 by 400 into 10 by 100. So when you solve this, you will be getting the answer as 28 by 47. So it will be something like 0.60. Next, they gave vectors question. They are saying area of a parallelogram made by A bar and B bar as adjacent sides. So what is that? They are saying mod A bar cross B bar is equal to 8 root 3. And we know mod A bar value, mod B bar value. So what is mod A bar value? It is root of 10 plus alpha square. It is also root of 10 plus alpha square. Now, as I know mod A bar and mod B bar values, I can write mod A bar cross B bar as mod a bar mod b bar sine alpha. So if I'm writing that, what will I get? Or else directly if I'm expanding this, I will be getting something like this. So expand this and get the value of alpha. So you will be getting something like alpha equal to plus or minus 2. Once you got alpha equal to plus or minus 2, normally a bar dot b bar value, you can write it as 3 minus alpha square plus 3. So it will be nothing but 2. Next question, he gave minimum of this graph in the interval minus 3 to 2 and step of mod of x in the interval 2 to 3. You can write this as step of x only. Why? Because in the interval 2 to 3, mod x will be considered as x only. So first, let us mark this particular interval, what will be the graph. So when I'm taking the interval minus 3 to 2, I'm just speaking about the interval minus 3 to 2. So mod x and 4 minus x square. And they are saying minimum. So at x equal to 2, 4 minus x square will become 0. So this will be my graph for the interval minus 3 to 2. And when you come to step of mod x from the interval 2 to 3, so 2 to 3 interval, step of x will be considered as 2 only. So you can directly mark that. And here at x equal to 3, it will become discontinuous. This is again a very important point. So number of points of non-differentiability, if he is saying, I will say first point, second point, third point, fourth point, and fifth point. So the answer will be 5. Thank you.